everyone, welcome to SW News. My name is Aarti. This is our weekly show called South Connect. In this segment, we bring to you all the stories and developments from across the southern states which not necessarily get that much attention in the mainstream news media. So let us begin with Karnataka. Now the biggest story from Karnataka is some colleges denying entry to girls wearing hijab. But since I have already done a detailed report on it yesterday, I will not be talking about it in this video. However, I request you to watch the detailed report. I am attaching the link in the description box below. Now, I am going to, however, talk about Ibrahim Sutar. Such social reformers need to go beyond the limits of their own state, and that is why today we are going to talk about Ibrahim Sutar. Ibrahim Sutar, a religious orator and social worker who lived his life for social harmony, died on Saturday of heart attack. He was 82 years old. He was suffering from diabetes and hypertension for the past few years. He complained about heartache on Friday. The doctor recommended an angioplasty, and while he was being taken to the hospital, he breathed his last on the way. He is survived by a wife, 2 children and grandchildren. A resident of Mahalingapura, Ibrahim Sutar was born on May 10, 1940 to a carpenter couple, Nabi Sahib and Amina B. He had dropped out of school after class 3 and later worked as a weaver by profession. He attended namaz at a local mosque, but he also developed the interest to know the gist of other religions and traditions. He was an icon of Hindu-Muslim unity and established the Harmony Folk Music Mela in 1970s. He was also known to spread harmony through his songs and bhajans, which were popular not only in Karnataka but also in neighboring states of Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Goa and also in Delhi. He is popular among the masses in the districts of North Karnataka for his spiritual discourses. In 2018, he was awarded the Padma Shri, the 4th highest civilian award. Even today, he has lakhs of followers who love his bhajans and songs. I hope more people from the viewers who may not have known about Ibrahim Sutar check out his work on internet and discover more about this artist. Now let us talk about Kerala. The infamous Kerala gold smuggling case has raised its head in the state once again. This time the controversy began over a book. The book is written by M. Sivasankar, former Principal Secretary to the Kerala Chief Minister. He is also one of the accused in the case. The book is called Ashwatthamavu Verum Uruvana, which means Ashwatthama is just an elephant. In the book, he insists that he is innocent and wrongly charged in the gold smuggling case. He also makes a slew of allegations against the primary accused, Swapna Suresh. The claims have led to a face-off between the two in the media. Swapna Suresh is a former employee at the UAE consulate in Kerala, and when the gold smuggling case came out, it was alleged that she used her proximity to smuggle gold from UAE to India. In 2020, some 30.245 kilograms of gold was smuggled from the UAE to Kerala. Now, one of the allegations against Swapna Suresh is irregularities in a Life Mission project in Vadakancheri. Life Mission is a massive housing project by Kerala government to provide houses to landless people. A United Arab Emirates-based NGO, Red Crescent, had offered to sponsor a housing project in Vadakancheri for flood-affected people under the Life Mission. The construction was supposed to be done by a private firm called Unitac Builders. Sivasankar was accused of brokering the deal for Unitac with the UAE Consul General and has been booked by the Kerala Vigilance and Anti-Corruption Bureau for allegedly receiving kickbacks from Unitac for the contract. Sivasankar, however, in his book has alleged that a contentious iPhone that was surrendered by him to the Customs Department was a birthday gift from Swapna and that he had no idea that it was a bribe from Unitac to Swapna. Swapna, however, has retaliated, saying that the iPhone was a gift from the UAE Consulate General to Sivasankar and that Sivasankar took it from her house when his phone had some issues. She further said that Sivasankar had a major role in appointing Unitac Builders for this entire project. There are more such allegations and counter-allegations in it. How will the new revelations affect investigation? One has to see. Currently, both of them are out on bail. Let us now move on to Tamil Nadu. The NEET issue has been a contentious one in Tamil Nadu. It has witnessed anti-NEET protests and even student suicides. After that, the state had passed an anti-NEET bill last year. However, days after sitting over the bill, governor of the state has returned it, saying that it is not in the interest of the students. 5 months after the Tamil Nadu Assembly passed a bill against NEET, Governor R.N. Ravi has returned it to Assembly for reconsideration. A release from the governor's office said that after a detailed study, the governor has found that the bill is against the interest of the students, especially rural and economically poor students of the state. However, the political parties in the state have been angry with this decision. Members of parliament from 3 opposition parties staged a walkout from the Rajya Sabha on Friday over this issue. Meanwhile, the Tamil Nadu government announced an all-party meeting to discuss the future course of action. Taking it to Twitter, M.K. Stalin, the state chief minister, recalled that DMK founder and late chief minister of the state, C.N. Annadurai, had long ago wondered if a governor was in fact required for a state. The chief minister also later wrote to the leaders of various political parties that have representation in the 234-member assembly, including the AIADMK, which is the principal opposition party, the BJP, PMK, and the left parties, inviting them for an all-party meeting on Saturday. R.N. Ravi's move has, however, sparked off a widespread criticism on the Twitter as well, which has led to hashtag #GetOutRavi trending on the social media platform. Let us now move on to the next state, that is the state of Andhra Pradesh. Thousands of Andhra Pradesh government employees and teachers marched on the streets of Vijayawada city on Thursday in protest against the recent pay revision. The BRTS road resembled a sea of humanity as the agitating employees and teachers from across Andhra Pradesh undertook the Chalo Vijayawada rally, demanding that the government immediately withdraw the dark orders related to pay revision. Chief Secretary Samir Sharma appealed to agitating employees to withdraw their call for an indefinite strike from February 7th. The High Court, hearing a public interest litigation against the pay revision, has also issued an interim order 2 days ago directing the state government not to effect any recoveries from the employees' salaries. The bureaucrats once again claimed that the gross salary for the month of January was in fact higher compared to the previous month because of the pay revision. However, for the past few days, the Andhra Pradesh government employees, teachers and pensioners are strongly opposing the recent pay revision, saying that it was detrimental to their interest. They said rather than a hike, the salary revision orders only resulted in pay cuts to all. From February 5, incidentally, the employees adopted non-cooperation ahead of the indefinite strike from midnight of February 6th. Let us now move on to the next state, that is the state of Telangana. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Saturday inaugurated the Statue of Equality in Hyderabad to honor the 11th century saint Sri Ramanujacharya. Hours ahead of the inauguration, PM Modi tweeted that 216-foot tall statue is a fitting tribute to Sri Ramanujacharya, whose sacred thoughts and teachings inspire us. The statue is made up of panchaloha, which is 5 metals, that is gold, silver, copper, brass and zinc. At 216 feet, it is among the tallest metallic statues in sitting positions in the world. It is mounted on a 54-feet high building named Bhadravedi. The building houses a digital library and research center, ancient texts, a theatre, an educational gallery detailing the works and philosophies of Sri Ramanujacharya. The Vaishnavite saint advocated social equality. Many consider the propagation of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, that is, world is one family, his greatest contribution. It is said that many scholars followed his path, and the works of ancient poets like Bhakti Ramdas, Kabir and Mirabai were all inspired by him. The inauguration of the statue is a part of the ongoing 12-day celebrations of Sri Ramanujacharya's 1000th birth anniversary. That's all for this episode of South Connect. Please do let us know what are your views on the topics that we discussed in the video, and please do subscribe to HW News Network. Help us reach 3 lakh mark on our YouTube. So please do subscribe. Do also press the notification button so that you get the notification every time we upload a video. Thank you so much.